Hello Scorpio, welcome to your reading for the first half of December 2022. I haven't been around much because I've been unwell, but I'm on the other side of that. So now we're going to get back into the readings. Please Spirit, can we have some messages and some guidance for Scorpio for the first half of December 2022, please? Some messages and some guidance for Scorpio for the first half of December 2022. Okay, so we have a little bit of anxiety there for some of you Scorpios. Things a bit hard, a bit tricky, feeling a little bit overwhelmed, anxious, a bit of stress there. But a lot of it's tied up in the past and things that have happened in the past. So let's be looking for some more cards so that we can see that it changes. Nervous about change there. We have the Wheel of Fortune, which is good, and steady process. Strength, the Sun, and Judgment. Perfect. So definitely improvements there as you go through, as you move through that first half of December there, Scorpio. Okay, so we have the Nine of Swords, which is anxiety, stress, not being able to sleep properly. There could even be nightmares, but it's definitely an internal conflict that's going on, so it's all mind related, and it's just you going over things. You might be over analysing, looking for solutions but not feeling like you can find them. And that you've been asked to release the past here and make a change through that. So this is saying that if negative thinking has been what you normally do and it's been holding you back, then you've been asked to sort of let that go. Move forward from that, starting a new start, a new beginning, a fresh chapter. Because we have ego and internal politics here, which is that negative thinking. So definitely for some of you, you're really in the midst of having negative thoughts. You're bringing through some stuff that doesn't actually make sense. And if you follow the teachings of Byron Katie, it's called The Work. One of the things that if you have a thought is to question it and ask it if it's true. If you say yes, then you ask again, can you absolutely say that it's true? Because once we start to look at things, sometimes we realise that it's really thought-based rather than fact-based. And there's some of you who are, with that change where we have the release the past and change, you're nervous about it. You're nervous about letting stuff go. You're nervous about moving forward. You may have found that things haven't worked out in the past, there, Scorpio, so you're kind of holding on to that. You're holding on to the fact that you don't always feel like you're in control, or that you can actually make things different than what they are. And this is saying definitely, there's the ability there to manifest, to pursue a different direction. And it's all about thinking. It's all about thinking. She's pouring the tea and she's not really concentrating on that. She's just got these thoughts coming through. What if, what if, what if? But the Wheel of Fortune said there's an opportunity here, and it's got change again in action. So the opportunity here to make those changes, to do it differently, to approach it differently, to head in a different direction, whichever the situation is. And that's going to bring steady process through. So what it says is that you may have to make small steps, and that's fine, because that's one step after the other sort of mentality, which is really, really good, because it means that you start to build on that prosperity, that abundance, that optimism. You really start to build on it and make those changes. Now, not going to be overnight. It's not going to be instant, but it's going to be, you're taking the opportunity here to make some changes. And then we have the energy of Leo with the Strength card here, and it's saying courage and open heart. So this is you being courageous, opening your heart, allowing things to happen even though you're not sure of what's going to happen, not sure if you're going to be able to cope. You're sort of feeling like you have to sort of step up, but when you step up this time, Scorpio, you're doing it with an open heart. You're not doing it from your head, you're not doing it from your mind, you're doing it from a place of unconditional love. So you know that you have the strength, you know that you can make it happen. And then here comes the Sun here, awards, camaraderie and affection. So this is positive stuff. This is your life going in a beautiful direction where you're feeling optimistic, you're feeling really quite warmed by it all. It's that unconditional love that just overflows and shows in every part of your life. And then we have Judgment here, putting the past to rest again. So we have released the past, putting the past to rest. Excuse me. So that, you know, this is stuff that's gone. This is stuff that's behind you, and in order to make your way up, in order to elevate your energies, in order to ascend to a greater place of calling, then you need to just let that stuff go. Put it in the past, put it to rest, allow those things to just go. And you may say, well, that's easier said than done, and it quite possibly is. But the point has come to here now, Scorpio, where that's the only way that you're going to really be doing yourself the biggest favour here. And even if it's putting the past to rest where you may have felt like you didn't get what you needed, you made the wrong decisions, you might have felt that things just didn't work out and they should have. All those sort of plausible ideas that we all have, that's fine. But what it's saying here is that you cannot move forward. You cannot elevate your energy to a strength-based, level if you've been sucked back into the past and into the negativity of the past. And it's saying the opportunity's there. Yes, be nervous about it, but know that it's a process that's going to take maybe some time, but you're definitely on the way there. Okay, with the Nine of Swords, we have the Empress. Yes, so this is saying there's prosperity and abundance, and it is time now to really make those changes. You could be welcoming in something new. It could be, even a birth, a pending birth, and you might be concerned about that, or there could be a new job, a new relationship, whatever it is. It's the goddess is there. She's there to help make it a good process, to make it flow. It's all about the new things, new. So even though you may be a bit anxious about it, the Empress is saying that there's definitely a prosperity and abundance that can come through from that. And with the release the past, we've got the Page of Cups. Yes, so if you have had relationships or situations or experiences in the past, Scorpio, and that's made you feel unsure, you've been hurt, you don't want to open up, this is saying it's time to start to look at that again. Maybe start to look at getting out of that fishbowl where you're just always looking but you're not really doing anything, and getting into the situation where you start to make a change in that direction. With the Seven of Swords, we have the Two of Cups. Yes, so once again, there has been some stuff going on that, there is a Two of Cups situation here for some of you Scorpios, where that, it's a new love. It's somebody who's on the same page. It's your soulmate. And this is keeping you from allowing that to flow, allowing that to come through. You're getting too much up in your head about it. With the Four of Cups, we have the Queen of Swords. So yes, this has been very open-minded, but been very balanced, been very solid. So this Queen of Swords, she's very grounded. Like, she doesn't believe in too much emotional stuff. She'll look at things and she'll think it through clearly. She analyzes things, but she definitely knows that there is a lot of beauty that can come through from something if you look hard enough for it. See, she's not even looking ahead. She's quite happy how she is and what she's doing. She also is a deep thinker as well, though, and she does that because she knows that that will allow her to figure it out and not be taken along with their emotions. With the Queen, the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Tower here. So there is an opportunity for change, big-time change. Now, this big-time change, Scorpio, will, for some of you, manifest in quite a deep, impactful way. So you're going to know that things have changed. In this opportunity, it may seem like it's like a big thing. Can you do it? What do you, but this is saying that, from that, you can rebuild. The Four of Coins, and then we've got the Moon here. So what this is saying is that you may not have all the information there, Scorpio. You may still feel like you're a little bit in the dark. There could be that you're not hearing all the information or have all the information to hand to feel, feel that comfort. you know, creating this stack of abundance. And what this is saying as well, though, is that, you know, when you're ready to accept and to embrace, you know, the changing times and, the, you know, then you're going to start feeling excited about it. It's kind of like you're looking for the new. With the Strength card, we have the Knight of Swords. Here we go. So it's the strength to let go of things that no longer serve you. The Knight of Swords is all about getting rid of the dead wood. So it's saying, you know, get rid of stuff that actually drains your energy. Look at what drains your energy and see if you can either get rid of it completely or minimize its impact on you. You know, if it's stuff that sort of you just keep going over, or it's stuff that just gets in the way, then really look seriously. And it's going to take a bit of strength. It's going to take you opening your heart up fully. But look at if you can do something with that. With the Sun, we have the Three of Pentacles. Yes, so this is working with others as well. So others will benefit from the Sun that is coming through, from this optimism, from this warmth, this unconditional love, you know, this happiness. It's going to go forward. It's going to spread to other people. Other people will benefit from it. So it's a really good thing. And then we have the Judgment, putting the past to rest. Yes, being around like-minded people, being around people that make you feel joyful, that understand you, that appreciate you, that make you feel good about yourself. Get out there, have some fun. Let your hair down. You know, get out of the worry that you started off with at the beginning there, and see if you can move into a much better place. It's all down to you. And the change can be momentous, as I said. But it really is things coming to light. You know, you're looking at what you can eliminate because it doesn't serve you anymore. Opening your heart again to possibilities of love, even to new opportunities, business and career and stuff. You're seeing the situation accurately, so that's good. So what it's saying is that if you understand it and you can see it properly, then you can understand it properly, and that's what it's about. It's like, look at it with the eye of somebody who has been strategic, like our Queen of Swords was over here. It's like you are seeing the situation accurately. So you know how sometimes when we get a bit stressed and anxious and whatnot, and we're getting all that negative thinking, is because we're not completely sure. We don't know if we're really seeing it properly or we're understanding it properly. This is saying that you are. Definitely you are. Which is always good to know, isn't it? Because then you can make a change. Doable. This key is within your grasp. So yes, so you do have the ability to unlock yourself from anything that's holding you back, that anything that's making you feel trapped. It is about creating your own experiences, your own environment. It's like you're putting in the time and the effort, and you've got the key. You've got the key to get out and start really, you know, bringing through the energies that you really want to bring through. Wisdom, yes, so this is the Hierophant. So what that's saying is that there's learning to be had. You could be teaching others, but you could also be learning. So it's like looking at what you've learnt in the past. It's lessons learned. You know, there's people that were loyal to you and people that weren't so loyal to you. So it's looking at things that really uplifted you, that elevated you. It's also about higher learning, so getting a greater understanding. Right, one more. New vitality, yes. So you're going to start to feel much more energetic, optimistic, excited about the future. Look at all the colours there. That's all your chakras all aligning. Really, you know, making beautiful music, beautiful magic. Just feeling excited, creative, in a really good place. So that's lovely to finish the reading off with, Scorpio. So thank you for being here. We'll see you next half of December. Bye.